Make my normal spin and place my camera down. Hi, welcome back to Jolty Plays. We're gonna go do our job quests. Oh. Well, that's nice. I got the Ambrose card. Oh, I should probably... Whoa! What is... Solar Bahamut? What? What? That's new! Whoa! I can summon Solar Bahamut! Okay, I need to go do my job quest real quick, and then we'll go kick Zeralja's booty, and I'm sure Sob wants to help Ingu with that. Won't be happening! Tell them you have prior engagements. Oh, mother. Okay, mother takes precedence. The Justicia gave me that invitation himself, only for some thief to snatch it right out of my hand. Huh? You believe in the Justicia too? Well, I didn't have a chance to read the whole letter before it was stolen, but he's gathering his most devoted for a special audience. The bastard who stole my invitation is clearly up to no good. He even muttered something about getting revenge, but who could hate someone so noble? Yeah, yeah. Ow! That was my foot. He wants to play with his strings. Well, maybe you'll be back before I get to Zeralja. I have to do my job quests anyway. Yeah, I know about the letters. Me and my friends didn't get one, though. The grown-ups get angry if we talk about the Justicia. But guess what? I heard Zisal talking about him. Ow! Over by Merida's Mayhain, he had a big grin on his face, too. Does that mean the Justicia isn't a bad man like the grown-ups say? No, he's still a bad man. Oh, you're the one who's always following that Tafik around. I heard she's spreading rumors about this city's savior. I won't let her harm his reputation any more than she already has, so I've nothing to say to her lapdog. really got my foot. He was trying to play with the string, and he got my foot instead. He didn't mean to. I know it was an accident. It's true what they say, a fool and his gill are soon parted. Oh, why if it isn't one of the heroes of the final days? This isn't about that map I sold to your companion, is it? You'll find it points the way to the vaults of Alzadal III, exactly as described. I may have employed a few creative methods to entice my customers, but what merchant doesn't? I hear about the map. You're not? But of course, why would you be? Well, what can I do for one of our vaunted heroes? You're after the Justiciar? Your choice of query is unusual, to say the least. But perhaps I can help you along, eh? The young man came asking for a map to open the way to Uznair? I sold him every map I had, assuring him that the one he needed was among them. I suppose he found it, as I hear these letters that were handed out contain a copy of a map. I dare say that young fellow was Justiciar himself, and he's planning a clandestine meeting in the Uznair canals. Mind you, it appears he has no shortage of enemies. No doubt they'll try to interfere. Thankfully, Radzahan isn't known for a large-scale criminal organization, but that hasn't kept the less scrupulous citizens from dirtying their hands when times are desperate. From what I hear, bandits seeking to rob trade caravans keep running into the Justiciar during his fiend-felling exploits, causing their raids to end in failure. Like as not, they'll try to infiltrate his group of followers and settle the score. Hello, viewer! That's where my knowledge of the matter ends. If you're wondering where the meeting place is, all I remember is that the spot marked on the copied maps is somewhere in the Shroud of the Sangha? So does that answer your queries? I suppose. Can I hello? Kevy Kev! It's Kev! Hey Kev! Kevy Kev! I'm sure he hasn't heard that in a while. It's been a while since I've seen him. No. It's Kev. Hey, Kev. Kev. It's what I do for Kev. Kind of like with Zavi, I do the... He's in your head. Zavi. Those in support of the Justiciar didn't seem surprised when I told them of his misdeeds, but still they were reluctant to betray him. In short, I've had no luck. What about you, Jolteon? Honey, mwah, baby. Your investigative abilities never... Hello, other viewer. Investigative abilities never cease to amaze me. As for this gathering, Barazon is planning, I expect it's some scheme to prop up his flagging popularity. Even so, many of his devotees are younglings ill-equipped to make the perilous journey to the meeting place. I mean, the only one I know that does that is Izzy. I got a Kevy Kev and an Izzy in here? Yeah, he's not interested. Ill-equipped to make the perilous journey to the meeting place. If they've any sense, rather than attempt to travel there directly, they'll stop at settlements along the way to rest and confirm the route. Wow. Stuff still tastes like your protein stuff. It tastes like it's got that protein powder crap in it. I don't like his protein bars because the extra protein flavor. It's a weird aftertaste. These peanut butter things that he got kind of it's got the protein powder aftertaste. Don't like that. Here many took refuge in there during the final days, and it's now a bustling town in its own right. Wait, the map led to the Shroud of Sumga. Yes, that means Laka Stand is the closest settlement. Okay. I didn't read the first part, I got distracted. The arrival of more people would hardly raise eyebrows. You're such a dork. Making it the perfect place to avoid unwanted attention while they make ready. It's not a stream until I've called Vonnie a dork at least once. And I have to call Sob Sob a ding dong at least once too. We should head there before they leave on the final leg of their journey. Okay! I don't like reading things. It gets monotonous. I'm sorry, I don't like making boring streams. And I know my reading voice isn't the best. Sometimes I put accents in there, but my pretty boy. Everybody can see your butt. They can see your butt. Yeah. You can see your tail going swish swish. It's already on the back of a mount. Oh well. This suits. It's Christmas. This was a different Christmas event. When you're not moving, the head is in place. But if you move, you lift the head up so you can see where you're going. You've been drinking water, haven't you? You just shook water all over me, sir. And I have to call honey sir about 20 times. Because he's silly. I was right, Jolty. Many of the youths are carrying pieces of parchment. Those must be the letters. Yet it seems my reputation has preceded me. Our suspected followers clearly avoid me whenever I try to approach them. Still, we can use this to our advantage. None of them would dare leave Palaka Stand while there's risk. I might follow after. I'll keep watch over their comings and goings, but we'll make sure to leave obvious blind spots. If one of the Justiciar's followers attempts to escape the village, I need you to go after them. I don't want to follow people! I hate following people! Now find a vantage point that affords a good view while keeping you hidden. Once you've started pursuing our unwitting targets, I won't be far behind. I hate following people. Wait, where am I supposed to... Oh, I'm supposed to go here. I don't like following people. head didn't look like a youngling. That looked like an older man. I swear he saw me behind the box. Wait, where am I going? Oh God. I did it, yay. Okay. That was almost disaster with that big gorilla. Portal should be nearby, and then I'll finally meet him. And the guy doesn't seem very young. What? You're the hero who saved us in the final days. What are you doing here? So you're working alongside that woman I saw in the village? I've heard about the rumors she's spreading, but I had no idea she's enlisted your aid. Just as you saved me, you see. I was transporting goods for a local merchant who was too miserly to even hire a proper escort. A ferocious creature ambushed me, but my savior appeared from nowhere and saw off the beast. I owe him my life. That's why I came here, to see if there's any truth to the rumors. But now I understand I'm in over my head. I'm going back home. Here, you can have the map. I trust you to take the measure of the Just SCR and to share the truth with us all. I have something on the bottom of my toe. What is up with that? Apologies for watching from the shadows, but I was afraid my presence might have startled the lad. I was able to hear what he said, though, and his gratitude towards the Just SCR seems genuine. I dare say the other followers feel similarly. Well, now that we have a map of our own, let's open the portal and confront Barazan. I have 3 viewers! Hello, viewers! I hope I don't bore you. I'm not trying to bore people. Okay, let's go confront Barazan. Aw, 2 people left. Sad face. What a sight. Did the treasure call this? Oh my, if it isn't the hero who saved Razat Han, nay, the world itself. I never expected someone so vaunted to attend my audience, but I am honored nonetheless. Enough of your games, Farazan. Stop this madness at once. After giving you such a warm welcome, these are the thanks I get? While 'tis true that I was once known by that name, 'twas merely a guise I wore until I discovered my true self. So long as I am the masked hero of Razat Han, I shall not suffer any to call me Farazan. But that is your name, isn't it? A hero should take pride in their name. The game is up, we've exposed your true identity. Why don't you drop the act and try being a true hero? A hero should take pride in their name. Twould seem the Justacier's meager alter ego has been brought to light, but will he shirk once more into the shadows of mundane obscurity, or embark on the next chapter of his legend? Well, at least we get to see his face now. Very well, my name shall ring throughout Razat Han. Let it be known that the Justacier is Farazan, and Farazan is the Justacier. What are you saying? You unleashed the perch of the apex upon your own followers? You know its name? Wait, I remember you, the girl from Zak Tural, yes? Your village's artifact is not discriminating in its wrath. Some among my followers harbored wicked intentions, and it brought sorrow unto my enemies. The true of heart caught in the aftermath were merely unfortunate. But they believed in you, even though you tricked them. What kind of hero are you? You too would oppose me? I had thought that as a fellow savior we might find some common ground, yet it would seem we are destined to walk different paths. Oh dear. Now faced with unknown peril, a great fervor rages within me. You missed. However, here is not where we shall match wits. No, more fitting battleground is in order. We will meet again soon. You have my word. Okay. Ah, shut up. Ah! She hit it with a rock! So can you tell us what happened here? He gathered us all around and made a grand speech, claimed he was the hero that would drive back the flood of fiends threatening Thavnair. Then he spoke of his anger at the recent rumors. He told us to go forth and repair his damaged reputation, so that the people would love him again. He became quite impassioned, in fact. As for us two, we were here to teach him a lesson, biding our time until his back was turned, but we couldn't stomach his self-righteous drivel any longer. He acts like he's a god come to grace Thavnair, but most people have grown wise to his tricks, including the Radiant Host. We stepped forward and told him as much, then demanded that he admit he's been pulling the wool over everyone's eyes. That's when he started waving that thing about. We soon learned that the rumors of its power were true, and rocks started falling down around us. Even us true believers were not spared. There was nowhere to run. The Justiciar said such power cannot be fettered, and its sacrifices are unavoidable, and all the while he was laughing. We pleaded with him for mercy, but that just made him angrier. He flourished the object again, and yet more rocks assailed us. It was horrible, stones big and small raining down endlessly, until you two appeared, that is. Thank you for telling us what happened. I only wish we could have arrived sooner. Now, just to set things straight, it was you two that brandished your weapons first, yes? Well, I won't deny that, but we were only trying to bring the truth of his misdeeds to light, though we might have had some personal scores to settle on top of that. Before I left Palakistan, I asked the Radiant Host there to look out for anyone returning from the wilderness. I suggest you head there and seek their aid. While you're there, share with them what you just told us. And as for the pair of you, don't even think about running away, or you'll have us to deal with. Okay. Yee. Okay. Everyone has returned to the care of the Radiant Host. As for those ruffians who meant to attack Verizon, it seems they had a history of violence for which they may soon answer. Several among Verizon's followers were dealt serious wounds, but we can be grateful that none lost their lives. It's exactly as the old saying describes, the master of the apex shall be showered with good fortune, yet leave only sorrow in their wake. The part about sorrow certainly seems true, at least. We can but hope that Verizon's spell over the people will be broken at last, when word of what transpired here becomes common knowledge. Let that buoy our spirits as we return to Yiddelmad. Yidlimad? I don't know. I can't read those words. They're too big. Yeah, a lot of the words for a lot of the like names for places and stuff, especially in the Radzet Han area and the New World area, the names and the names for the places as well. I struggle to pronounce them. I still try. I just know that I'm failing miserably. Okay. Since we're level 100, we can just bust through all of these. Well, that was certainly an ordeal. Although Verizon got away, we can look back upon what transpired to plan our next course of action. It appears that the treasure takes rocks from the surrounding environment and makes them rain down upon the whaler's surroundings. However, the power seems to be somewhat haphazard. While Verizon himself wasn't struck, the boulders assailed friends and foe alike. Something else has been nagging at me as well. The stones we saw in the canals seem quite a bit larger than the others. I don't know what to make of it, but I will give it some thought. Maybe it's because it's underground. It has access to any rocks that are in his general vicinity. That includes underground as well. We still don't know exactly how he controls the Apex's abilities either. We must focus on these mysteries as we continue our investigation. As for Virzon himself, he was just as his father said, wasn't he? His so-called heroism is an empty charade, like a child playing at being a hero from their storybooks. He seems motivated by a vain desire to gain the love of the people, yet he cares nothing for their well-being. He'll learn his lesson soon enough, though. None will sing his praises after word of what happened at Uznair spreads. Even he must know this. I worry that his desperation will drive him to worse misdeeds. If the treasure is used with reckless abandon, it could cause untold harm. I must discuss this with the Radiant Host. Together we might be able to capture Virzon before he attempts anything drastic. Stand by for now, Jolteon. I'll be in touch the moment I have something to share. I was trying to keep up with this, but I ended up not. Okay, so the next one should be the 98? Yeah. And then we'll have the final one after this one. It seems Virzon has been laying low since our last encounter. I'm sad to say, however, that my investigations have uncovered little. But still, there's cause to celebrate, for I've received a letter from my mother with good tidings. My father has finally awakened after the grievous wound dealt to him by Virzon. He's well enough to travel to Tuliolal, in fact, and may have already arrived. Of course, I'd love nothing more than to go to him, but I pledged not to return until I had the perch of the apex in hand. Besides, I'm soon to depart with the Radiant Host to try and sniff out Virzon's whereabouts before he acts out of desperation. That's why I ask that you go in my stead. As the treasure's guardian, no one living is more knowledgeable about its history than he. If you share with him all that's transpired since we began our search, he may be able to point out something that we've missed. I know it's a lot to ask, Jolteon, but the safety of Thabnair depends on it, and please give my family my regards. My mother should be able to tell you where in Tuliolal my father is staying. Once you're finished, let us meet in the Aetheryte Plaza in Radzat-Han to share what we've learned. Good thing this is my go-to for my free teleport. Okay, so now we have to go back to Tuliolal. Tuliolal. Do 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 do. I don't know, the music in my head. It's just the songs inside my head. I don't know. I have ADD, I blame it on that. My brain functions weird. I have random songs in my head. And sometimes I can't stop them from coming out. Me and my husband call it singing Tourette's, where you just randomly start singing random songs. Okay. Oh, if it isn't Jolteon, but I don't see Tepek with you. Did you come alone? Yes. I'm glad to hear my letter arrived safely and that Tepek seems to be as tenacious as ever in her search. Her father, Netze, has already arrived here in Tuliolal, but has barely stayed in one place since. He seems desperate to help Tepek from a distance in whatever way he can. He told me he was traveling to the Perayod unnamed plain in search of information he assured me was quite vital. If you wish to speak with him, he'll doubtless be in the area. Okay. Oof. 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 gigantic bird after you? Well, that's what you get for playing Bioshock Infinite. My husband's playing Bioshock Infinite. I need to fill in those empty spots on the map. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a green circle there. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Ah, okay. Oh, wait, what's that? Behind the helm? Oh, that's story. Okay, so I need to go to... You need to go here. This is a slow burb. That's okay. The only thing I don't like about my camera being in that location, it takes up half my minimap. But if I put it on the other side, I can't see when my other quests become available. Oh, he's being attacked by owl. Oh, these things put you to sleep. I don't want to summon my giant solar behemoth for this. That would be silly. Oh, that was kind of cool. I don't use Steaming Light very often. Maybe I should use it. Oh yeah, I need to check and see what that other one does. What was it? Lux Solaris? Lux Solaris.
Bird.
Restores hit points. Oh. So it's essentially a cure. That's actually kind of cool. What's that other one? I think that, oh, I think that's my shield. Yeah, that's Radiant Aegis. Creates a barrier around myself that absorbs 20% of my maximum hit points. Okay. Hi. Oh, my lovely jubberly. Your tummy feels so nice on my foot. Yes, it does. Mommy doesn't have any snackies. Mommy needs some snackies. Thank you, traveler. I overextended myself. I have but recently recovered from a severe injury, and was a fool to confront such a beast alone. So you're the Jolteon I've heard so much about. I owe you many thanks for all you've done to recover the perch of the Apex. News of your progress in Tavnir is most heartening. Despite my position as its guardian, I never knew it could rain down stones from the heavens. Since arriving in Tuliolal, I've done what I can to shed light upon the Toral Vidral sealed within the treasure. After the nations of Tural were unified, some left our village to build new homes in the city. I've sought them out to see if they knew anything of use. Unfortunately, none could offer insight into the treasure's magics, but one of them told me that owls lurked around this place. And since the Tural Vidral sealed within the perch of the Apex was once an owl, it seemed logical to pursue such a query. I thought perhaps I could glean something about the ancient beast from their behavior. Like as not, some fundamental aspects remain the same even after transformation. But having heard your account, there is one fundamental difference that stands out. As far as I'm aware, no owl native to these lands possesses the ability to hurl rocks, large or otherwise. No doubt the Tural Vidral gained this power following its metamorphosis. I do believe, however, that it would retain an owl's core instincts. That one you fought didn't strike unprovoked. Instead, it watched me from afar with fear in its eyes. While this is normal behavior for most animals, I was surprised by how suddenly it descended upon me the moment I started approaching. It sensed danger and attacked preemptively. Maybe owls prefer to fight rather than run. I had the same thought. The owl sensed a threat and chose to confront it rather than run from it. And this same impulse may have driven the Tural Vidral. Indeed, that correlates with something I heard from one of my countrymen who had relocated in Tuliolal. He spoke of a continuation to the tales passed down from the elders. No hunter's arrow could fell the Apex. It was struck down in a storm of its own wrath, made wild by a heart of fright. Thus was it sealed away at last. Now, judging from the owl's behavior, I can theorize that the treasure is activated when its bearer senses danger, and according to the story, this power can easily get out of hand if its bearer is panicked. Of course, this theory must be tested first. Virazon will certainly use the perch of the Apex again. When he does, I ask that you and Tepec pay special attention to the circumstances leading to its activation. Huh? You have my thanks. Loath though I am to admit it, I've yet to recover from my long convalescence, and I would only be a burden to you. I wish I could aid my daughter another way, but you more than make up for my absence. Please lend her every bit of knowledge you have, Jolteon. I pray that my daughter will soon return home, treasure in hand. If the Vidral doesn't end up escaping from the book and I end up having to defeat the Vidral, and then you won't have a book. You know what I mean? If it ends up somehow escaping from the book and I have to destroy it, then there will be no more book because I have destroyed the Vidral. Okay. Wait, she said around the ear, right? There she is. maybe this chapter is just gathering information? I don't know. Jolty, you came just in time. Virzan has shown his face in Red's at hand. You can tell me about your journey in Tuliolal later. For now, come with me. Okay. Are you surprised? Thanks to the sage counsel of a fellow hero, I have decided to doff my mask. Although my face may be unfamiliar, I believe you know who I am. I was once the Justiciar, but now you may call me Virzan. I am Thevner's protector, its savior, its hero. You may have heard salacious rumors that I have orchestrated the very attacks which I so valiantly drive back, that I was behind the catastrophe at the Uznar's canals. I am here to assure you that those are false aspirations, all cast by those who are envious of their betters. I give my life for this fair city and its people, and I would give more still if I could. What should we do? It might be best to lock him up before he gets out of hand. Wait, we don't want him raining down rocks with all these bystanders around. For now, keep a careful eye on him. All I ask for is your respect, your adoration, a dream held by all, but realized only by a few. And I would be one of those few. I have proven myself worthy of being your savior, and now with an entire city watching with bated breath, I shall declare my intent to reach even higher. Yes, for I can protect you all the better as your ruler. I shall retire the mantle of hero and take up the crown as the king of Radzat-Han. Oh dear. The bastard's gone mad. I wield power unassailable. With me on your throne, you would never again have cause to fear. All would live in peace. All would shower me with love. They would shout it to the heavens, and from that love would spring a new Radzat-Han. A greater Radzat-Han. Now he aspires to be king. Enough of your lies, Virzan. The power you wield protects none but yourself. To everyone else it brings only ruin. Of course, the road to greatness is ever paved with necessary sacrifices. Yet so long as your ruler lives, Radzat-Han shall know naught but prosperity. Yeah, so long as your ruler lives. Pooey on everybody else. You think you're better than the Master Vitra? He bore this city and its people on his back, while you look fit to collapse under the weight of your own armor. You're no leader. You're a damn joke. Does this man speak for you all? Is there not one among you who would follow me into a brighter future? Ah, but I am nothing if not magnanimous. Until you find the wisdom to accept me as ruler, I shall continue to stand vigilant as your eternal shield. Yeah, he's bit cray-cray. He needs to start rocking back and forth and start singing, "They're coming to take me away, haha." Sorry, don't mind me. Stop this, Virzan. You're only making it worse for yourself. Can't you see you've become a laughingstock? Give up this facade and answer for your sins. Do so now, and the Radiant Host may yet grant you mercy. My sins? Are you not the one poisoning the people against me? Do your worst, I dare you. It will only make me more powerful. I know not what is in your heart, but please, end this madness, end it, and return to me, my son. Don't get any closer. You two? Why are you... What? Don't. If we fight here, there's no telling how many innocents will be wounded. Pathetic as ever. I tire of this farce. I have declared my intent to become king of Radzat-Han. As for you two, this is no place for a battle between heroes. We shall meet again, mark my words, and then we shall decide who is the mightier. Okay. We can't risk a confrontation in the city. We must focus on restoring order. Huh? I had my headset on. I didn't hear nothing. I don't know if I have any viewers. If I do, did you hear anything? Firework? I don't see any reason why there would be fireworks going off. I don't think Christmas is usually a firework holiday. New Year's is, but not Christmas. If they're lighting off fireworks at this time of year, those are not legal. You're right, of course. As much as I hate to see Virazan walk free, we've yet to ascertain the extent of his power. For now, we must abide our time. I noticed that despite all his proclaimed love for its people, he didn't even look back at them as he retreated. Perhaps he couldn't bear to look them in the eyes. Or one of them, at least. We're winding up to the big fight anyway. That was a disaster. Virazan is truly lost. At the very least, he's committed himself to fomenting unrest within Radzat-Han. And although he's my son, I cannot condone his actions. His words are grand but empty, and that ridiculous armor is nothing more than gaudy decoration. He is truly the embodiment of false heroism. What's more, this latest debacle has surely made him a criminal in the eyes of the Radiant Host. All I can do now is beg them to grant my son some small degree of clemency. Before you go, may I ask you something? After Virazan called down the rocks, did you see his expression? I thought it peculiar, but I'm curious as to what his father saw in that face. Aye, it was a familiar look. When I used to scold him for losing himself in make-believe, he would get that same cast in his eyes. A look of petulant rage, as if he resented me for pulling him out of his reverie and into harsh reality. He hasn't changed. Apologies, but I must go. So it seems to be rage at anybody who threatens to pull him out of his fantasy is what triggers the rocks to fall. Not necessarily the threat, but the fact that somebody's pulling him out of his make-believe world. Just as I thought, even clad in his shining armor, he can't bear to be told no, and now his childish games have taken a malevolent turn. But for now, we should return to Yidlimad. I still have yet to hear what you learned in Tuliolao after all. I mean, I could just tell you right here. Why we gotta go back? Why we gotta go back? I could just tell you right now. Where the hell am I going? No, I don't need to do that. You're a dork. Was that the second time I've called you a dork? Since this specific stream started? So that's 2 times. He's laughing maniacally because that's what he's after. It's like Sob and his ding dong. He's not satisfied unless I've called him a ding dong at least once in the party. Although Bonnie gets called a ding dong sometimes too. Not just a dork. I don't know, what's that walking flower? Watch out, it might be a Morbold. Oh no, it'll cast bad breath on you and then you're screwed. Nobody likes Malboros. Or as this specific version likes to call them, Morbolds. I forgot to pet him! He's a good boy, you have to pet him after. You have to pet him, because he's a good boy. Yeah, he's such a good boy. There's 2 of them, because we forgot. Jolty explains what she learned from her father. Now that we have some room to breathe, I'd like to hear about your journey to Tural. Did my father have anything to share?
There's a few enemies. I think there's some in the area before Longridge Vale, I believe.
I'm heartened to know he's well enough to go chasing after owls and such, though I wish he'd take more care. Thank you for saving him and for bringing me his theory concerning the treasure. If it really is triggered by a sense of impending danger, that might explain why Virzan had trouble using it the first time. He wasn't truly afraid of that small fungi until it was almost upon him. It also explains how he can wield the Apex's powers despite having no training in magics. It responds to emotion, not intent. So much is falling into place. He goaded the Radiant into apprehending him because he knew the threat would be answered. You saw how nonchalantly he quit that plaza, almost as if defying someone to stop him. Virzan truly believes himself to be untouchable. I think his words and deeds align with the theory well enough. As for that curious fragment of story, it seemed to imply that the Tural Vidral lost control in a panic. Perhaps its strength grows in proportion to the danger it senses, and when that danger is too great, well, you saw what happened at the Uznair canals and Brad's at hand. You were present both times, as were others who wished Virzan ill. And both times we saw stones much larger than we've seen before. Now I understand why he's so eager to face you. An opponent of your caliber will strike fear into Virzan's very core, and that fear will summon a power greater than any he's ever known. Power enough to bring a hero to her knees. Or so he thinks, but we know better. We'll use that arrogance to our advantage and bring him crashing down to the earth. Although we may have to contend with falling rocks for a time, in a straight fight, he'll be outmatched. So we strike fast, and we strike hard until that fancy armor is nothing more than mangled steel. Although you may prefer to put your foes to sleep and whatnot, we know he has an arsenal of alchemical concoctions at his disposal. That's why I suggest a bit of good old-fashioned brute force. While you unleash your most fearsome destructive spells, I'll be your shield. Don't even think of holding back. Yep, we're going to the final showdown. I look forward to fighting by your side. Now we simply have to find a suitable arena. I shall consult the Radiant host as to the location. Once that's decided, we'll confront Virzan for the final time. They gave me food. Oh, I have to come back. Now. Isn't this where I go to my room? I know this is where I went to for my room. I'm confused. should be a summoning bell here anyway.
Yeah.
Ready?
Hot dog. 2.
You know what? I didn't even think to try and put them in there. Okay. Okay.
On this,
Wow.
Wow.
I was not expecting 3,030 for a level 1 materia. Okay. I'm still waiting for... Huh. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was gonna say maybe I did sell it and I could put another one up for sale. Okay. Well, that empties 3 slots in our inventory now. This is from, what, 3? This is like the opening for that one. I want to say it's Final Fantasy 3. The one where you start off as the girl that can use the summons. Hello, viewer. Okay. Oh, look, more materia that I don't need. Don't tell me they're giving me all 3. That's gonna fill my inventory back up. Oh, I forgot to read that first part. Speaking of which, it seems your name is on the lips of all and sundry. The people already consider you the true savior of Radzet Han, and believe you will bring Virzan to the deceitful to justice. We apologize for putting so much weight on your shoulders, but something tells me you're used to it. The final showdown shall take place in the mountain pass leading to Khadga, where great crystals will stand as witness to its conclusion, suitably romantic and suitably isolated. The Radiant host have spread word throughout Thevner that Hero has arisen to challenge Virzan, and his pride will force him to answer. The entrance to the pass is at the Giant Skull grounds. Let's head there at once to await his arrival. Okay, we're gonna beat the snot out of this guy. We're gonna beat him up. Beat him up, way up. Beat him up, way up. I still love my carbuncle. My buddy Shido got him for me for, what, for my birthday a few years ago? I still get a kick out of pulling him out. Man, I've been yawning all day. The giant skull is over here, right? Again, the marker's off screen, so I'm guessing. I think it's over here. I think this is like the giant skull mine or something like that. Giant skull quarry. Maybe in here? Ah, there we go. Sramul here has opened the way towards Khadga. I'm certain Virzan will arrive before long, and then we'll wipe that arrogant grin off his face. We're gonna get him! We're gonna beat him up! But first, we should check our gear and gird our loins for battle. Are you ready, Jolteon? Let's go! Level 100! Let's go! This is the final job quest for magical DPS. At least I don't have to try and do this with Black Mage as well. Or Red Mage. There he is! Through the cragged peaks of Khadga, desolate winds blow over the field of battle. Oh, what a fitting location you have chosen for the conclusion of this legendary rivalry. We're not rivals. You're delusional, dude. I was right not to face you before. In environs unsuited to a struggle between titans, now my patience has been rewarded, and my heart races in anticipation. It's probably going to be crystals that he ends up pulling. I knew you would answer our challenge. You would never be able to stomach the people calling you Craven.
Oh, these hot dogs are big.
Such boldness in the face of impending doom. Have you not realized by now that so long as I wield the perch of the apex, I'm invincible? It looks like one of the Walakwi totems that you use to learn blue magic.
Blue magic.
Yeah, that looks like one of the Walakwi totems.
We got blue.
We'll soon put that to the test.
Yes, got more magic.
You rely too much upon stolen power. It deludes you. You claim to be a savior to the people, but they have seen through your lies. Even your own father can scarcely bear to look at you. You're nothing but a small man hiding within the hollow facade of a hero. And today we tear that facade down. Will you now? You may have the medal, but have you the puissance to claim the mantle of hero? My mantle? The time for words is past. Follow my lead. It's funny that we're going against somebody who uses bow and arrow. That's something you'd go against for, like, I don't know, maybe Dancer? Usually you'd end up going against a mage. Alright, dude. You ready for this? We're gonna summon our Solar Bahamut for the first time. Oh my god, it's beautiful! Oh, I love this. Okay, that's tank. Oh, and then regular Bahamut. Now he's definitely cheating. Now what? Oh, we don't get the Phoenix anymore. Don't get to summon the Phoenix anymore? Now it's Solar Bahamut or regular Bahamut? His armor broke. Don't stand next to me when you got the tank buster on you. What? I can't use Lux Solaris? Oh, that's not... Wait, is that a... Maybe that's a... No? Oh god. Now they're falling faster. Oh, now I can summon the Phoenix. God. Now he's summoning monsters again. Ow. We both suffer grievous wounds. Perhaps we should stop this. We'll call it a draw. Now he ain't even got his regular clothes on. Now he's butt naked. This rotten piece of wood was supposed to make me invincible. Uh-oh. It's turning against him. Yeah. This rotten piece of wood was supposed to make me invincible. It didn't like that.
How you gonna keep that from?
Well, he's been knocked out anyway. Pretty sure he's not dead. He's probably just unconscious. He's out cold. Now to take back the treasure. What? This can't happen. A hero never falls. I must retreat. Yes, a tactical retreat, a noble retreat, so that the Justiciar may live to save another day. Bonk. Okay. Suppose the apex wasn't finished yet. And it seems that Virzon, in his cowardly haste, neglected to look skyward. Was it an unfortunate accident? Or fate delivering his just deserts?
This guy's officially fast.
It's like that trying to get open.
Well, he's finally been taken into custody.
Trying to get overwhelmed because
Yeah. It's just the one enemy.
He claimed to be Red's savior, yet he sowed only discontent among its people.
Well, yeah, it's
Perhaps
boss.
some days in the sunless goal will give him time to reflect upon the error of his ways. And now I've finally recovered the perch of the apex. Thank you for coming this far with me, Jolty. Okay. Now what?
One more defense. Yeah,
The battle was hard fought, but we made it through. Virzon is the responsibility of the Radiant Host now. And now that I've done what I pledged to do, I must return home and bring the good tidings to my mother and father. Yet before I go, there are many others I must thank. In the meantime, can I count on you to meet my family in Tuliolal for one final farewell? My parents will surely be glad to see you again. Okay.
well, that was a little unique. That's a boss that actually ran away.
Oh! Well, at least it looks like they've fixed things up. Things look back to normal. I forgot to check the last time I was here.
we still got the very copy that
That's weird.
Oh, yeah.
That should be... If I'm a level 100, that should be open. That's some nice music. I didn't expect to see you in Tuliolal again so soon. Is to pick well? Yes, we beat the snot out dude, got it back. She really did it, and the man who stole our sacred treasure will answer for his deeds? Father, Mother, it's good to see you. I'm sure Jolteon's already told you what happened. I couldn't have retrieved our treasure without her. So we've heard, yet Jolteon also told us your wits and bravery were essential to your success. On behalf of our whole village, I thank you for guiding Topik in her quest, Jolteon. Now the perch of the apex must be returned and put under careful guard once again. The story of the Tural Vidral's demise proves that we are not meant to wield its power as our own. I'm sorry, Father, but I disagree. Once I return to the village, I want to tell everyone what happened in Thavner. They need to know what the treasure is capable of, or else we risk forgetting once again. I won't deny that the Apex's power is dangerous. I saw with my own eyes what happens when it's wielded with abandon. Yet during the course of our search, I also saw potential. If we fully understood how it worked, we could use it without risk to ourselves or other people. We could turn something we once feared to our advantage, instead of letting it become obscure in legend. I can see the reason in that. We must be ever ready for danger, even in times of peace. Should our safety be threatened, the treasure may grant us a means to protect ourselves. But can we be trusted to use it responsibly? Great power breeds great desire. Someone with the same ambitions as Virazon may arise again, perhaps from among our own. I dare say that once I've regaled them with the rise and fall of the Justiciar, they'll think twice before following in his misguided footsteps. As our forebears relied on the legend of the Tural Vidral's fate to forfend the treasure's use, we can rely on the story of Virazon's fate to urge caution, and this time we have someone who lived through it to tell the tale. Of course, if I'm going to be guiding people in safe use of a potentially dangerous treasure, I see no choice but to inherit my father's position as its guardian. Some may raise their eyebrows at the prospect of loose-lipped Topik serving as the perch of the Apex's protector, but I've grown from my mistakes. And who better to tell the tale of Virazon's and Topik's failures? Your only mistake was in trusting Virazon, the same as I and many others. But unlike him, you have the willpower to overcome your own failings. Over the course of your long and arduous journey, you gained the wealth of experiences, and your efforts have finally been rewarded. You took responsibility for your actions, and by so doing, proved your conviction to our people. They shall listen to this proposition with open mind, I am certain. Now we must say farewell. As much as it pains me to do so, I owe you a debt I could never hope to repay. Once I return to the village, I'll do my utmost to protect the treasure we worked so hard to retrieve. Until next we meet, may fortune smile upon you. Yay!
I'm gonna see what that does because it kind of gives me
Okay, now that I've finished that, where do I go to get my armor? Okay. Reach for the apex. Completed. Yay. But where do I go? They did give me all 3 of them. Ugh. Busy woman, rest assured, once the passage of the unbound business is dealt with, there'll be a full plate of my finest tacos with your name on them. I want tacos! I still haven't got my taco! Jaja still owes me tacos. Or was it Zeral? Maybe it was Zeral Jaw that crushed my tacos. I thought it was Jaja. I don't know, it was one of the two. Jaja, not Jar Jar. Alright, you're definitely a ding dong this time. Definitely a ding dong this time. Eh? I mean, we do have frozen ones up in the cupboard. Or yeah, frozen ones up in the cupboard. Yeah, they're in the cupboard. Frozen ones up in the freezer. Oh. Ah. Well, I thought they were gonna give me. They usually give you a an outfit. Well, those two are. Okay. Do I have another level 1 that I can get rid of? Not in here. Do I have another level 1 in my...
Oh, what's up, Doc?
Sequence.
Okay. You know what? We'll take out one of the paints. There.
There, okay, got it.
There. Now we still have...
That's basically a short running sequence where it goes twice. Yeah, I don't think there was anything else there.
Okay. Okay, give me just a second. I'll be right back. And then we'll go after Zeraljaw. Ha 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 ha. Ah, okay. Sorry about that. Had to go, You said it, not me.
Well, you said go. I think you said the thing. Look.
I would have said potty, but you and Savsa always trying to finish everything with the word poop. I figured if I left a pause there, you'd just finish it.
Yep, you're welcome.
Okay, so this must be trial. Why does it say it's level 99? So it's not even a level 100 quest. It's a level 99 quest. So this ain't even the final one. Okay. What do we have to do after? Now I'm not going to get any experience because I'm at level 100. But now what do I do? Huh? I don't know. The fan's blowing right on me. I don't know. My fan's off unless he turned it on. Last I checked, my fan was off. So it's not even on fan. No, because then you get way too cold in here. It has been warm the past couple days outside. So that could be it. It might just be a warm day. It's also the shortest day of the year. After today, the days should start getting longer again. Well, we have one of the healers and me, the DPS. Does that hunt board not let me do the last one until I finish my fight with Relm? It's weird because usually it goes by levels, not story. Yeah, it's still red. I should be able to do this though. Okay, yeah, I have to finish certain story quests, I guess. Just reaching level 100, I guess, doesn't matter. Oh, I wonder if I get that outfit for completing the story quest. Maybe that's the outfit you get for completing your side quests. Oh, I have that outfit. Mine looks cooler though. Oh, I don't have it equipped anymore. I must have taken it off. But I have that shirt. In the summer though, these outfits don't look right. Do any of these look like? I mean, that one kind of does. That's weird that I made that black. That is cute though. I like the little pig on my head. I don't know. That one could be a summoner outfit. There. Monk is now wearing the same headpiece as my mage. What the heck? Monk doesn't even wear the same equipment as the mage. That doesn't make sense. I'm wearing the corn goggles. Apparently I had that. Okay, whatever. And yeah. Oh, that was like perfect timing. I do have that shirt though. I haven't even changed the color of this yet. It's still black and purple.
Come at me with your all. I will make you kneel.
I have a feeling he's gonna end up falling apart from the inside.
Let the victor's reign be sanctioned by the blood of the fallen. I need more power.
That is so freaking cool looking. Look at that. Ha 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 ha. I like Solar Bahamut. Oh god. No, you don't.
What visions are these?
Visions?
My way. Is this my weakness given shape?
Yes.
Down with you!
Oh my god. Wow.
No limits will bind me!
Well, I'm not the only one that died, so.
Be gone, along with my pitiful past.
Oh, I see. You have to use the... You have to use the Solar Bahamut before you can use the healing. These are all people he keeps trying to run away from.
I am the worthy king! There is no miracle. This is my path. I trust only in myself. It's mine, the ultimate power!
What's that supposed to mean? I have no idea. Ow. He's a smart boy. Oh god, the platform's gone. Good thing I looked. I was about to run off it. Oh god, where'd it go? Ah! Not there. Where'd it go? I have no idea. Ow.
Mine is it high.
Coming over here. We'll go over here quick.
All is mine to make, and I make.
Oh dear.
Blade.
Ah! Dang it. I can't see what's going on half the time.
Mine is the power.
I guess the platform's shrinking again? That's nice.
Mine is the path. Light my blades.
I really don't know where I'm supposed to stand. But he makes it difficult for himself to move anywhere, so...
No mercy.
Oh god. All the lights, it hurts. Ow! guess it's on me now. Ow! The knives, they hurt! As Sovereign likes to say, ah, my retinas! Ow. I wasn't the only one to die there, though. I don't have enough magic points to use rays.
Mine is the power. Mine is the path. Blind my blades. No mercy.
Oh god. Ow. Oh. Oh, I see. When he transformed, he had, like, where there should be a second head, but there was no second head there. Like, his second head never made it. Oh, I guess everybody else is gone. Okay. Yeah.
Brother.
So, it is to be defeat.
Father, is that you?
Why do you weep?
Because it hurts. Because I don't understand why it had to be this way. Why don't I know you? Why didn't you want me?
How could I be a father when my own spurned me? He left me nothing. No throne. No legacy.
Why does that matter? Couldn't you have just been there?
You ask a lost man for the way. I do not presume to call you mine, nor do I desire anything of you. But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat on my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn. I walked the path of ruin. Unable to surpass further. Or Ramachi. So much
I can't actually destroy these ones.
for the resilient sun, the miracle.
Trying to play this safely if we can.
Right.
You think Papa left you nothing? You goddamn fool! You have the one thing he couldn't leave anyone else. You and Kululcha.
It looks like I'm
It's
already
not over.
so it's not gonna attack very.
Queen's Beam?
Zorolja is gone. There's no need to fight anymore. Sphene? Why are you here?
I wanted to express my gratitude to you all for vanquishing the King of Resolve and delivering my people. And to express my regret for what I've done to yours.
Your apologies won't bring back our dead or lessen your guilt.
Okay, this area looks
Still, to strike you down in revenge would trigger all-out war between our nations.
Get top out down or something.
More innocents would suffer. Even if we cannot be friends right now, we need to find a different path forward. A way that Tuliholal and Alexandria can coexist.
It just looks open enough for like a boss battle or something.
I fear that can never be.
What do you mean?
There is no other path for us. It's too late. I cooperated with Zeralja because I needed the life force yielded by the slain to sustain the Endless. Of course, the king betrayed me, and with his army defeated, that plan can no longer be realized. But I can't. I won't fail my people. Be they possessed of flesh or no, all of them are dear to me. If there is something I can do for them, as their queen, I must do it.
Hear me, Sveen. We appreciate your commitment to serving the Alexandrians and have endeavored to understand your beliefs. Be that as it may, you must know it's wrong to sacrifice our living to save your dead.
I see. It's because you do not know them that you believe they're dead. They're not. So long as they are remembered, they shall never die. You understand, don't you? No matter what anyone may say, I refuse to believe that Kafkiwas is a hollow existence. That she can simply be allowed to fade away.
Your Majesty.
I am the bearer of the memories of Queen Sveen of Alexandria, and my desire to protect my people transcends all others. For them, I will do anything. No price is too high.
No, dear.
Seven hells. Ah!
What is it?
There exists a legend in Alexandria. In ages past, faced with a calamity in their world, a clan of people used a singular power to flee to ours. The key which manifests this power answers to fervent desires, desperate, all-consuming supplications that have given rise to many a miracle. That key holds the secret to interdimensional fusion, and unraveling its mysteries was the foremost mission of the scientists of preservation. Alas, they failed to fully grasp its workings, leaving us with only partial control over it. Nevertheless, if I'm to sustain the inhabitants of living memory, I have no choice but to call upon its power.
And now we're gonna have to fight her.
And do what with it?
For hundreds of years I tried, but it was all to no avail. My benevolence did naught to protect my realm. But I can still take up arms and fight. If bloodshed will save my subjects, then I will become history's most brutal queen.
Oh dear.
Wait.
Oh, Sphene.
So did she just abandon all her people that were here? Woman's fiend, was it? In all likelihood, her true form lies in the reflection yonder. But how to go after her now? Kakiwa might know something, but her vessel ceased to function when the portal closed. Let us examine it. With luck, it will yield some much-needed clues. So maybe Kakiwa is in the other side too? I don't know. Shows no sign of life. Said that she operates her vessel from afar? Could something have befallen her?
Batteries getting low.
Maybe she's one of the people she was talking about. She was brought back. Lord Sphene spoke to your mother. Did they mean anything to you? Those who came from my village, none of them remembered her.
Alright.
It's the same as what we witnessed happened to those who knew Namika. Then Kakiwa is... You noticed something, didn't you? Whatever it is, please tell me. While Sphene projected herself into machines, Kakiwa controlled hers remotely, but to me they appeared identical in their existence. Both were inorganic objects suffused with faint amounts of ether. When that ether faded, they became lifeless husks. And as we all saw, that happened to both the moment the portal closed. So Kakiwa is operating her vessel from the reflection beyond. But if none of her friends and acquaintances here remember her, then she's an endless too. The endless, those who are recreated from memories of the departed. All this time my mother was dead. She fooled us all. Sphene, for one, does not seem to think of them in that way. No, she loves them like she does all her citizens. She'll do anything to protect them. Such as plundering Aether from the source. Alas, Zoralja had his own agenda and spoiled the plan. But now that she possesses the key, she could target other reflections without our interference. Reflections whose people have no idea what she is willing to do. The people of the source are not the only ones in danger. We must stop her. We have to go where Sphene has gone. I want to talk to her again, and perhaps we'll find Kakiwa as well. With the gate closed, we need to find an alternate means of passage. I will look into it. Thank you. Let us begin by investigating this place. There may be clues relating to what lies beyond. Let me help. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Anything at all. Of course, my friend. Your knowledge and expertise would be most welcome. Maybe fighting Sphene is the end of the second half. I expect the investigation will take time. Perhaps you'd like to head back below with Galulja and get some rest. That's not a bad idea. We do need to share these developments with those in the back room as well. Hey, look, it's a vamp. Come on, Galulja. Probably. Bam, bam. Maybe he's not going to connect. It's taking an awful long time. You too, Jolteon. You've more than done your part for now, so leave this to us. He sounds like a robot, but he's there. Oh, my sword is kind of flat. Why is it so flat? That's very flat. I mean, it's still got some bubble to it, but... Now I drink water. Meow. Meow, meow. I mean, John and Bonnie's in here, too. So much has happened and so quickly. I'm still catching up mentally. But where it concerns Zoralja, I have no regrets. I made my choice and did what I had to do. I only wish I could have stopped Sphene too. Stopped her from walking her misguided path. I could definitely use some rest. I don't want to take any... Tacos! I took some tacos! I got tacos! Yeah, tacos! I don't know. I work for a taco place. I don't know why I want tacos so bad. Tacos actually sound kind of good. We should do that taco bake sometime. Yeah?
I was watching not watching, I saw something interesting.
Ow.
Jojo.
Meow?
Along the local place for tacos using hamburger buns.
Yeah, they're called taco burgers. We have those. We sell taco burgers at Taco Time. Think outside the shell.
I've had vegan tacos before. All it was instead of a tortilla or whatever, it was lettuce. You basically put all your toppings on the lettuce and folded it.
I mean, you can still have vegan tacos using tortillas.
Yes, well, these people I used to visit years ago,
We have Beyond Meat, and you can leave the dairy off of anything. You don't have to have cheese or sour cream. Just have the Beyond Meat and the vegetables, and there you go. Yeah, true vegans don't eat any animal products. No eggs, no cheese.
If the animal was peacefully killed, it was allowed to be eaten.
Yeah, that's not veganism.
No,
just being able to eat it just because the animal was killed peacefully. That's not, no. That's, no. No. Really sorry, but we're not sure what happened to Kakiwa. The others are trying to learn what they can. I mean, fish still counts as an animal. That's still not veganism.
But according to her,
it's okay to eat it so long as it's not red meat. Of course, by that logic, you'd be able to also eat pork and turkey. So it's okay to eat it if it's fish. Fish don't qualify as animals? My viewers are hearing an odd conversation. But they're only hearing half of it. Hi! Hello! Your head's all wet. You've been drinking again. He only drinks from the running faucet. I can tell when he's been drinking because his head is soaked. He's got a big wet head. Yes. Oh, you're so wet. Oh. Oh. You give me loves on my face. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Oh, Kakiwa, we'd known that such a day would come, but I wish we could have at least said goodbye.
not much. The wifey and I, we had a date.
You knew then that she was already gone.
Shopping.
We did. We all did. Kakiwa forbade us from saying anything. She wanted to tell you herself when the time was right. I expect she was torn over how to reveal the truth to Erinville. I see. I don't think anyone can blame her for keeping quiet. But tell me, how are the people faring? Have they forgotten Zoral Ja already? No, they're still remembering him. We wonder if this might be the result of the gate at the summit being closed. Most are unaware of developments. They'll be relieved to hear that the king has been defeated. At the same time, they're like to panic if they learn that the queen has disappeared. Right now, Geode is making contact with the various government bodies, but it'd probably be best to keep it all under wraps for a time. Agreed. Once we've resolved matters, I'll explain everything to the people. I consider it my duty. As to Zoral Ja's mechanical army, what's become of them now that he's gone? Ah, yes, about that. At the time, we suspect the Zeral Jah past the king's authority appears to have been transferred to Galul Jah. You mean to say Galul Jah is now is the new king? While a coronation is required to make it official, for the moment, the system recognizes him as his father's successor. But I don't want this. I don't want to be king.
I'll be working on Monday and Friday.
It's not a decision you have to make right away. But given that the authority comes with command of the army, you can't give it up lightly either. We can think on it together later, but for now, I want you to hold on to it. To what your father has left you.
I'm off for 2 days and then I have to get back to work Friday. Okay.
If you say so. Aww. Look at this face. Look at this pretty boy.
It's because
Oh, yes.
Tuesday,
Oh,
Wednesday,
look at
Thursday,
him, the
Saturday.
lovey-dovey. Oh, my pretty boy. Are you being lovey right now? Yeah. Sorry, we're taking a cat break. Since he's up here and he's showing off for the camera. Yeah, are you showing off for the camera? Can you look at the camera and say hi to everybody? He says no, but you can scratch my ear. Look at that dirty chin. You have such a dirty... Why is your chin so dirty, sir? You have such a dirty chin. I can see it on camera. Look at that dirty chin. When I brush him, sometimes he'll let me scrub the bottom of his chin with the brush. Yeah. Only sometimes, though. Not all the time. That's why he's got such a dirty chin. Yeah, dirty chin boy. Are you alright, Lamati?
Hey, there's someone underneath
Huh?
you.
What is this? Why can't I... Despite everything that's happened, all the terrible things my brother did, I still don't know how to feel towards him. What's wrong with me? I mean, he was your brother. Come on. Perfectly normal. You just need to... It's normal. He was your brother, after all. Doesn't matter how he acted or treated you. He's always going to be your brother. You think so? I'll take your word for it. For now, we have things under control. Why not return to Tulio Lal and rest up while the others handle the investigation? Yeah. You know, I think I'll do that. It'll be good to see how things are at home and catch up with Kona. Hey, why don't the two of you come too? But won't everyone hate me? No, you're not your father. Of course not. They might be a little unsure at first, but I'll set them straight. Besides, I want to introduce you to Kona as new family. Really? Really? That is, if you're fine with it. I am. You're so cute. Then let's be off. We'll head directly to the palace to see Kona. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so oh, we have blue sky now. That's nice. Although I guess it doesn't really matter inside the town. I think it was a digital sky anyway. I could be wrong. Poor things.
So how all of you doing? Welcome back, dog.
Welcome back. Oh. It's still interesting. The sky out here is still full of lightning. What is that? I still don't know what that is. So the dome is still here. I thought maybe the dome went away. That looks like ice. That's weird if this is the ice bird, but it's orange. Ice is usually white. I can understand that if those are stones though. That looks like ice, not rocks. Now we have to go to the City of Gold and take care of things there. Yeah, that's totally weird that the yeah, that's definitely ice. It's the color of what, like, an earth melt would be, but it's spouting ice. So weird. And again, I don't even know which dungeon you get this from, because I got it from the Moogle event. seer. No preference. See, he could have easily still run the army here. He just would have had to listen to his siblings. Heaven forbid he doesn't get to do what he wants.
Jolty is baby.
I beat Galulja.
Shouldn't have had to use that item, but you know, I didn't want to start the whole battle, so.
Or no, it was the Rolljaw.
You are returned!
Well, I don't want to fight, but still fuck that thing.
Yeah.
Wait there! I'm coming down!
Yeah.
Where's Lamachi? What happened inside the dome?
Yeah, the boss that I fought had regenerative abilities, and as a part of the fight, I basically had to drain his health bar 3 times, and then basically have like a dedicated cinematic to actually finishing it off, you know? And I was on the 3rd one, and I didn't want to start the fight over. Thankfully, that's what that one item was for.
So my brother is gone.
Although, yeah, I think you have a limited amount of them.
Yet the danger remains. And you must soon sally forth unto an unknown reality.
I've done it multiple times. It's fine.
Hey, Kona!
Oh, man. I was about to heal here. Yeah.
Lamachi, is this boy perhaps...
This is Zorolja's son, Kululja.
I see.
Don't pretend, yeah.
Time did flow differently inside the dome.
Pretend the reaction to the last fight didn't happen because I am a mentally
If he is our brother's child, then... Gululja, was it? My name is Kona, and I am Lamachi's brother.
It's the kind of cool part of the game, though.
You're her brother?
You'll find none more dependable than Kona. He's family, and he'll take good care of you.
A pleasure to meet you, Gululja.
A pleasure to meet you too, Uncle Kona.
Well, I suppose I am your uncle.
I threw him for a loop.
But simply Kona will do.
You're all confused, and little wonder. Rest assured, all will be explained in due course. But for now, I want to make one thing clear.
Gaming?
Gululja is his own person. He had no part in his father's crimes. If you have anger towards Zorolja you need to express, Kona and I will gladly hear you. But you will treat Gululja as you would any child, with kindness.
As we should. The boy's done no wrong.
Yes, the vow of resolve speaks true.
So, will you tell me what happened? Grahatia has given me a summary, but I would hear your detailed account.
Can we walk while we chat? I want to see how things are in the city.
In that case, let us make our way to Bright Plume Post. Our soldiers remain on high alert, but if the threat of invasion has passed, I will bid them take a well-earned rest.
Like I said earlier, but Microsoft is trying to get the Wait, did either of you drop off a stack of glass beans at my place? No.
It was indeed Zorolja's realm inside the dome.
That's next to my nether portal. I had put some
A realm he
netherrack
ruled
magma blocks in there.
jointly with Steen.
Whenever I looked in it earlier today,
He is the king of resolve, and she the queen of reason.
yellow stained glass beans.
Just like you and me here. Maybe it was Junior. Just like you and me here. Their people live very different lives compared to ours, but like us, they live them to the fullest. And Speen is a big part of that. She's a considerate and approachable ruler who treats everyone as family. You and her must have gotten along well. We did, but out of love for her people, she's chosen the wrong path. They're a good folk, the Alexandrians. They welcomed us into their homes and treated us with kindness and respect. But Zorolja slaughtered them, slaughtered those he was meant to protect for his own ends. By the gods, tell me how this came to pass. You're such a ding-dong. Yes, now Sov has been called a ding-dong. He's saying somebody stole his Baja Blast, and that's why Zorolja went on a rampage. When his attack on Turiolal failed, Zorolja sought to gain more power, so he ordered his people executed and harvested their souls. What drove him to commit such an atrocity? He claimed he wanted to bring the entire world under his dominion, but that was just a means to achieve his true desire. My grandfather, he was a great person, right? Maybe my father wanted to prove he was his own person, that he wasn't just a great person's son. I dare say you were right. As the resilient son, our father's true-born heir, he bore the weight of expectation. That weight was clearly greater than any of us had imagined. That's probably why he was who he was, and why he didn't want me. Damn it all, if only we had tried harder to reach out to him. Let's keep moving. Oh, I forgot I still have Cryo following me. Coda must be a machinist. I see bullets on his belt. And I guess that... Okay. Brotato chip. Rolja had become unimaginably powerful. It was only with Jolteon's help that we managed to defeat him. And now I have a responsibility to the people of Alexandria, and above all to Rolja. I promised, didn't I? I wanted us to become family. And it isn't only out of obligation. Since I've gotten to know you, I've come to really like you. You might not be my nephew by blood, but we're family to the end. We'll always be there to help each other. Isn't that right? Right. You too, Jolteon. After everything we've been through, we're already as good as family. What? What do you mean, what? The more family you have, the merrier, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the barracks. Kona's like, whatever. I have had the yawns all day long. I'm glad I could hear what happened in the dome. But I'm sorry that you had to bear such a heavy burden, Lamati. Don't be. As vow of resolve, it was something that I had to do. Besides, it was your ingenious strategy that kept Tuliolaf safe. Asking you to rule with me was definitely one of my better ideas. It was because we all fought as one that we could repel the invaders, and then only with the aid of Vitra and his kin. Thanks to Alphino and Estinian interceding for us, we were able to swiftly forge an alliance with Razathan. And when the dragons appeared in our skies, I felt that this was it, the Tuliolal you had envisioned. We owe our new allies a great debt, and I hope that we can repay them one day. Indeed, once I've dealt with matters, we should go and thank them in person. Jolteon had told me as much, but you still have work to do, yes? Yes, I need to find Speen. She harmed our people so that her own might live, but as I was raging at her deeds, I realized something. Just because Tuliolal is safe doesn't mean I can ignore what becomes of Alexandria. That's the kind of thinking that led to conflict in the old days. I want to help the Alexandrian people live in peace and happiness, and the only way to do that is to stop Sphene from walking her path. So we need to go to the City of Gold. Very well, Lamati. Just promise me you will take care. I promise, Kona. Meow.
In Vinny's world, we are on day 705.
That's a lot of days.
And today we sent out your Christmas card.
Oh, yay!
You should get it in time for Valentine's.
I should get it in time for Valentine's? Okay. So I should get it by February 14th. My birthday.
4th of July.
Oh, it's even farther than my birthday. Okay. Ow. Honey, scratch my back or something? Ow. What is that? While I had anticipated this, I still can't help but worry. I'm sorry that I have to go away again so soon. But even setting Sphene aside, some of our own people may be among the endless. I can't just sit around and leave everything to the others. I understand. I have matters here well in hand, so do what you must. Jolteon, for all you've done for us, for our nation and our family, I fear I can never express significant gratitude, but thank you from the bottom of my heart. Food! Well, it was good to catch Kona up. Now we'll talk to the soul... Hmm? Who might this be from? Hello? That's right, Jolteon is with me. Is that so? In that case, let's meet at Sunperch. See you soon. Okay. Shola is heading back. I dare to hope she's found a way to pursue Sphene. If you all wanted to go on ahead to Sunperch, I'll pay our soldiers a quick call. Okay.
Oh, there's a third one. Wait, there's a third one?
Oh, they automatically brought me here. Okay.
This one I have not done yet. No.
Oh, they all came back. Okay. Apologies for the wait. You're all here. Then that means... we believe we've found a way to travel to the reflection to where Sphene has retreated. I was busy providing aid in Solution 9, so I haven't heard the details myself. Could you start from the beginning, Y'shtola? Per Sphene's own words, the gate atop Erakeep was opened and closed by the power of interdimensional fusion. And it was the artifact known as the key that allowed her to control it. According to Ketenram, the key was brought with me to the source 20 years ago. It was then kept here in the palace until it was theft by Zeral Jah, who used it in the Asulani to fuse a portion of our world to this reflection. Following Zeral Jah's demise, Sphene claimed the key and disappeared through the gate. But where exactly did that gate lead? In seeking the answer, we took another look at the orogenics and made a startling discovery. As you all know, there should have been one more level at the summit of Everkeep. The 12th level, the King of Resolve's royal abode. Right, but when you actually went there, you saw that it didn't exist. Curious, we analyzed Orogenics logs to see where the memories of the departed were being sent. And where should it be but through the gate to the missing 12th level? That level alone must have lain outside the fusion region, and so was left behind. That means the reflection to which Speen has fled is her own. Indeed. 'Tis Speen's home world, and she has returned there to join the memories of her departed citizens. But as the key lies with her on the other side, we haven't the means to reopen the gate. Forgive me, but I thought we already knew she had gone home, or at least it seemed obvious to me. What I want to know is, how do we pursue Speen if the gate here is closed? We use another gate, and it just so happens we know where one is. The Skydeep Synod. Aye, all evidence suggests that the gate there leads to the world whence the Alexandrians and I come. But assuming that's true, how can we open it? That is what we shall find out using the code in this earring.
This is funny.
As you'll recall, Kryle's earring is in fact a data storage device.
Where the hell have you been and why are you playing Halo?
An analysis of it yielded a code, something used to control a contraption, and a very large one at that. Given the circumstances of Kryle's arrival in the source, we believe that said contraption is the gate to the Golden City. This is admittedly an educated guess, but we are quite hopeful that it will work.
This is funny. I just refreshed my that.
To make such progress in so short a time, you really are amazing.
2025 is the year of Xbox.
We couldn't have done it alone. The credit must go to the members of Oblivion for acquiring the information we needed. Shayla especially. Right then, it seems the plan is set. To the Skydeep Synod. Yay! Time to go to the City of Gold! City of Gold! City of Gold! Begging your pardon, Jolteon, but might I have a moment ere setting forth? Oh, you're already going to give her the thing? Yes, I had thought to save it for later, but in light of these developments, I feel now is the time. He is going to give me the thing! As Lamatis says, I have something for you. Please come with me to Bayside Bevy. Okay. Isn't that where my room is? Whee! Haha!
January 1st, that's New Year's. Freaking, I said, well, I'm like an Xbox product. They call freaking L. So this, I'm like, let's see if we get a fifth one this year.
How long have we been going? Oh dear, we're at 3 hours. Okay, I'll turn this quest in, pick up the next one, and then I'll end the episode. And we'll probably start another one. Tuliolal is safe in small part due to your valor. In token of our appreciation, I have commissioned special equipment for you. While it is inadequate as an expression of gratitude, I pray it will serve you well in your coming mission. It apparently incorporates foreign technology. Leave it to Kona to request such a thing, eh? This is probably the gear that I get for completing my job quest. I think you can get the dyeable one if you completed the quests. Maybe Zunta yonder has the equipment in his keeping. Just say the word and he will bring it out. Yeah! Ow, my foot. I can now get job-specific gear. Weapons and gear obtained can be equipped at level 99. All item stats will be subject to item level sync. Upon reaching level 100 with a corresponding job, these items will no longer be synced. Okay, so once you reach level 100 and complete the job quests, the gear will no longer sync down. It'll stay where it needs to be. Furthermore, the gear can be dyed upon completion of the role quests associated with said job. Yeah! Yeah! Give me! Magical range DPS. Ooh, pretty.
Gaming disclosure, a data-driven approach for Xbox, approach for PlayStation and Xbox.
Yeah. Actually, it doesn't look half bad green. I kind of like the green. I might keep it at that for now. Right. We got our gear. We got our gear. Ooh. Like the dragon wings. That's pretty. Oh, look how tiny the book is. It's so small. The book itself is like teeny tiny. It's so tiny. Little bitty book inside this big huge cover. Okay, whatever. Okay, we're gonna pick this up and then I'll end the episode, take a quick break. It's like 8 o'clock, I'm hungry. With your shiny new gear, I reckon you're ready for anything. Come, let's head to the Sky Deeps, you know. Access to the area is presently restricted per my orders, so I shall accompany you. Okay. So stay crazy, have a great day, night, evening, morning, whatever it is when you're watching this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can get notifications when I'm streaming. Check out the website in the description. My buddy Shio did a great job. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!